Manga.
Here's the story of me when my sister-in-law was a hero. From my sister-in-law's view, I was a married and younger sister-in-law, but she had always looked out for me. The other day, I went to the field day of my nephew who's in kindergarten, but for some reason, the mother-in-law who wasn't invited was there. That was incident 1. Wait, this person... I had heard that she wasn't a kind person, but she came without an invitation and ignored my greetings. And to top it off, she said to my husband and I, hi, I'm your daughter. Oh, you're my daughter's brother and wife? Uh-huh. She just kept looking us up and down. Honestly, worst first impression. My sister-in-law and her husband also told her to go home, but... You got this, grandchild! She ignored them and wouldn't listen. There were a lot of people around and we couldn't do anything, so we just held it in. We treated her like she wasn't even there. Grandchild! After the field day was over, we had plans to barbecue at my sister-in-law's house, so we dropped off our stuff and headed to her yard. It's been a while since I've barbecued. It must be nice, having such a big yard. Someone was already there and had started a fire in the grill. Wow, someone already got it ready. Looking back at my sister-in-law and her husband, they were a pale blue. What's going on? When I asked why, they were shocked.
Who did this?
They were trembling. Apparently, they hadn't invited anyone other than us to go to the barbecue, so... What? Then who did it? We were pretty panicked. Someone behind us was shocked. What? Why are you already home? The field day is until the afternoon, right? When we turned around, Reiko, the sister-in-law's husband's brother's wife, was there.
What are you doing in someone's yard?
My sister-in-law's husband asked her. I heard that you guys were going to be on a field day, so I figured the house was going to be empty. That's why I borrowed your yard and invited my friends to have a barbecue. She said, nonchalantly. What? You're coming into someone's house and using their grill without their permission? He said, clearly shocked. We brought our own grill, but there happened to be a grill that wasn't being used in the shade with charcoal already in it, so we just used that instead. The grill was prepped beforehand by my sister-in-law so that we could immediately start our barbecue as soon as we got back. I was going to wash it and clean up before you guys got home so you don't have to be so angry. Gosh. More importantly, why the hell are you home so early? She actually started getting pissed. Then her friends that were buying things for the barbecue actually started coming back. What the hell is going on? You said that you got permission from them. You weren't going to barbecue at someone's house without their permission, were you? They were on our side. Surprisingly, the area quickly devolved into chaos. They started yelling at each other and throwing food and yelling. Are you serious?
Don't do this in our house!
They were both yelling at the random people to stop, but no one was listening. They had no idea what to do. Then the mother-in-law showed up randomly for some reason. She followed us, apparently. My sister-in-law was already pretty pissed off about the whole thing with the barbecue, but... Oh, come on! They all came to the barbecue! Why don't we all just barbecue? Yomiko is so stingy. She had to say something and the area was sent spiraling into further chaos. My sister-in-law opened her eyes wide and said, Shut up! Shut your face! You weren't even invited, and you have no right to invite anyone! Get the hell off my lawn! She yelled at her mother and grabbed a smoldering piece of charcoal and smacked her across the hand with it. She seemed to be genuinely surprised by a pissed-off sister-in-law and... What's gotten into you? Come on, simmer down, dear. Sorry for calling you stingy. Suddenly, became more tame. You could tell that she was still furious but suddenly grinned. Oh, it's okay. Like you said, I'm so stingy. Unfortunately, I'm not going to prepare anything for you ever again. So please, go home now. Yes, and don't think you're invited to the next one. Or the next one. Why wouldn't I, right? I'm cheap. Until when? Never! Or until one of us drops dead! She just didn't give them a chance to say anything back. She chased off my mother-in-law. Don't say that, come on. I won't say you're ugly or anything more. That's all? You're not going to call me ugly? Cheap? She tried to figure out what not to say and... how you have a bad personality and stuff. Who told you what I said anyway? Yamada? Tamura? She once again blew up. You were saying these things to neighbors? I don't believe it! She was panicking. I promise I won't say anything. Please, just let it all go. She was desperate. I was feeling really bad for her. My sister-in-law must have been holding back so much. Okay, bye. Don't ever come again. She chased her out of the yard and locked the entrance. Yomiko! You could hear her voice from over the fence, but she ignored it and started walking back to the chaos. By the way, her husband was trying to get rid of his brother's wife, so he didn't even know what was going on over here. Reiko said, I've done nothing wrong. I didn't go into your house, so you shouldn't be bitching so much. To the husband, she was clearly still aggressive. Then my sister-in-law showed up and yelled, Enough! This is our property. You're not allowed to enter someone's property without their permission. Off the top of her lungs. Her friends, oh, I'm so sorry for this. I really didn't know that she had no permission. Please at least accept our food. We're all pretty apologetic and confused as well. It's okay, we don't need it. Go ahead and take it with you. She told them it was fine because it wasn't their fault. You could hear Reiko off to the side. What the hell are you talking about illegal? You're not even the police. Whining away. Her friends kept apologizing and... Damn it! You've embarrassed me! Dragged a complaining and upset Reiko out of the yard. Oh my god! Let's go! It was all pretty terrible, but the nice part was that the nephews were both completely out from field day. They didn't have to see any of it. They went inside to wait for the barbecue but passed out on the couch. Ew! Where's your house? I want to go hang out. Tell me. Come on. By the way, the mother-in-law and Reiko were both too crazy, so my sister-in-law moved about a year ago to a different city. She, of course, didn't tell them where she moved to. Yeah, later. However, they followed her back after the field day and were upset about the fact that their house was found out. She accidentally told them where their kids went to school.
Don't tell Mom and Reiko where our kids go to school.
Oh, whoops. My sister-in-law would complain. I wonder if they're gonna show up again. About them occasionally.
I'll chase them off. Don't worry.
But my sister-in-law was still a little worried.
I'm sorry for always causing you a headache because of my family. I'd be upset too.
He was trying to see how she felt. Then she said, I'm not upset. I was able to tell them everything I was thinking, so I felt a lot better actually.
What? Why'd you look upset then?
I was upset that I couldn't chuck the smoldering charcoal at Reiko. I couldn't help but laugh. She looked pretty empty for a little while after that, but hey, there's a really big sale at Tarabata department store. What? Okay, I want to go. I was also pretty happy about the fact that she made Reiko and my mother-in-law eat it.
Thank you for watching all the way to the end. What did you think of today's episode? Leave a comment and let me know your thoughts on today's story. And if you enjoyed it, don't forget to like and subscribe!